John F. Kennedy is known as one of the most charismatic presidents in U.S. history. With his charming smile, confident speech, and youthful energy, he became a symbol of hope for the American people in the early 1960s. However, behind the image of a strong and vigorous leader, Kennedy harbored a great secret that was rarely known to the public. He suffered from serious health issues, particularly with his back, which forced him to live in constant pain throughout his life. John F. Kennedy's back problems were not something that appeared suddenly. From a young age, he frequently experienced recurring chronic pain. While studying at Harvard, he suffered his first back injury, requiring special medical treatment. However, his desire to join the U.S. Navy led him to an even more severe injury. During World War II, while serving as commander of PT 109, his boat was attacked and sank in the Pacific Ocean. In an effort to save his crew, Kennedy swam for hours while pulling an injured sailor by holding a strap in his mouth. Although he was hailed as a hero for his actions, his back injury worsened and became a lifelong struggle. After returning from the war, Kennedy increasingly suffered from excruciating back pain. He underwent several major surgeries, but many of them failed to provide lasting relief. To manage his pain, Kennedy frequently used a medical brace, which helped support his spine so he could stand upright in public. Additionally, he took high doses of painkillers, something almost entirely unknown to the public at the time. Yet, as a young politician determined to appear strong, Kennedy never showed his weakness in front of others. He always stood tall during his speeches, despite the constant pain in his body. When he was elected President of the United States in 1961, Kennedy worked hard to maintain the image of a healthy and fit leader. However, in reality, he often had to use special chairs, wear back braces, and undergo secret medical treatments to relieve his pain. During important meetings or long trips, he often had to lie on the floor of the Oval Office to ease the tension in his back. Even during the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962, when the world stood on the brink of nuclear war, Kennedy had to endure extreme pain every day. Yet, he never allowed his physical condition to interfere with making crucial decisions. On November 22, 1963, the world was shocked by the assassination of John F. Kennedy in Dallas, Texas. As he rode through the streets in an open-top car, he was shot in the neck, but his body remained unnaturally upright. Many historians believe that the back brace he wore that day may have played a role in his death. Had he not been wearing it, his body might have collapsed forward after the first shot, potentially preventing the fatal second shot to his head. However, because his body remained rigid, he became an easy target for the next bullet that struck him fatally. Ironically, the brace that had helped him stand tall before the public may have contributed to the tragic outcome. After his death, medical records revealed the extent of Kennedy's health struggles during his presidency. Yet, until his final moments, he never used his illness as an excuse to stop fighting. Despite living in constant pain, Kennedy remained a strong, visionary leader who led America into a new era of hope. Today, he is remembered as a young and inspiring president, but also as a man who endured suffering unseen by the world. John F. Kennedy was not just a president, he was a fighter who refused to let his physical limitations define him. Behind his powerful speeches and charismatic smile, he carried immense pain, but he fulfilled his duties with unwavering dedication. His story serves as a reminder that true strength does not come from perfect health, but from the courage to keep moving forward, even in the face of suffering. For more fascinating stories about world leaders, follow Secrets of World History and discover unique facts that shaped history.